screened me. Disconnected. Oh, for God's sake! Well, that's a bad start to the stream, but hello everyone! Welcome to the final round of Tier 1 series. Once again, it's me, Sir Badger, and I am here with Desert today for what will be one of the most exciting races of this season, as the championship is neck and neck. 30 points between the two title contenders, Matt and Positive. How are we feeling about it today, Deza? Oh, I can imagine they'll be feeling quite nervous today. One mistake could cost either of them the championship. Quite easily.
They've both had hiccups over the course of the season, so how these two will be feeling will be all down to, I guess, how their practice sessions have gone in the lead up to this. They're both confident guys, but there can only be one winner.
That is true. So as it stands, Matt is currently 30 points ahead in the championship, and if he gets 10th or higher, he will be crowned champion for Hypertier Racing this season for Tier 1. However, if he only gets 11th and we have a winner in Positive, he will be crowned champion, and if there's a safety car where it causes a crash or they end up only having 10 finishing, obviously that means Matt will be the champion, and then if they both crash out, Matt will be champion.
Yeah.
So
Matt's got a lot of things in his favour, it must be said, but he has been caught up in incidents this season, so you can't rule out Positive.
Miami's a prime example last week. He was pushing for positions, and then all of a sudden, cars got in his way, tried pushing too hard, and then he spun out, and then that impacted his race finish at the end of the day, unfortunately.
I think, really, he's got to go into this with the pressure off, like feeling the pressure off him, because, as you say, he only needs to finish in the top 10 to guarantee his title again. So, pressure really is on Positive to make an impression at the front.
Hopefully, after we don't have a repeat of last week's qualifying, he's got a lot of pressure on him to set a good lap to lock out the front row, and then obviously he spun out a couple times, which didn't really help him in the end. Granted, he managed to pull it back, but there is minimal room for error. One error could cost them the entire championship, and especially on a track like Monza, if you crash out, you could end up in a wall quicker than you know it. So you've got to avoid fighting into the first chicane, because we don't want a repeat of what happened in Monza last year.
Can I just say, HTR got a history of that as well, because in F2, Basketball, Dan and Hurricane, two teammates actually collided and ruined their championship there. So
it was almost like Spain, but in Italy.
Yep, yeah, basically was.
That sounds horrific.
But as you just kind of said, there's quite a few places where you can really bin it here. So, and I guess the exit of the Ascari chicane is the one where most people bin it. But qualifying looks dry.
Aye, hopefully it's a full dry race, so we can see these cars with DRS and overtake. No more chaos. We've already had enough. Any more chaos, I think I might actually have a heart attack. I don't mean that lightly. I might genuinely pass out in my chair. And that's the last thing we all want. Sorry about that, my girlfriend just decided to interject saying, we don't know about that. Nice to know I've got love on my side. As we get ready for qualifying, let's see how all the cars do. Now, and again, Ferrari and Mercedes are currently battling out in the Constructors' Championship, so if either one of them get a 1-2, they'll become Constructors' Champion. So, I'm currently looking forward to seeing how all the Ferraris and all of the Mercedes cars are going to manage.
Oh, you know what?
I feel like...
Oh,
go on, Deza, continue.
No, I was thinking that my game was glitched, but we're all good.
Oh, don't have a repeat of what happened to me, just. I disconnected from the game whilst I was trying to stream.
Right,
Now,
so we're waiting then for the drivers to come out.
on the first car to come out.
Who's it going to be?
You'd think that the two title contenders would want to come out as soon as possible, and oh, I think I see a McLaren coming out, and yes I do! That's coming out of the pits right now as we speak.
He loves to get an early lap on the board, it must be said.
Yes he does. And to be fair, I don't blame him. If it in this position in Monza, I'd want the clearest track possible, and I think I see a Ferrari coming out in the back and the Mercedes. Now, you've got to be very careful on this track when you're trying to heat up your tyres, because again, you could slip off and then hit a wall, because the walls are rather narrow on this track, and then you've also got to watch out for some of the curbs as they are, well, as the sausage curbs, and sausage curbs are evil. Tom's retired already?
Yeah, Tom's got a qualifying ban.
Right, okay.
Penalty point last week, so yeah, he's been for last of first challenge.
Right, so currently on an outlap we have Magnetics, Creations, ABE, Titan and Alex. And now we've got Ruben and Hurricane, and I do believe Matthew, the title leader, has just come out on his flying lap. So, what do you think the lap time threshold's going to be like? What do you think the average lap time's going to be?
I wouldn't like to call it to be honest, just very fast.
Yeah, I mean you'd kind of hope so. It is kind of the circuit of speed, this Monza.
Circuit of speed.
If you're going,
these drivers have looked extremely quick in recent weeks.
I mean, if you go slow on Monza, I think there's something wrong. Okay, he's taking it good into the first corner and into the second. Perfect speed coming out. Looks like Creations might be in for a good lap as long as he keeps it on the track. But to be fair, Creations is quite good when it comes to consistency. Now, I'm curious to see how Matthew will do. See if this Ferrari wins this title race. To be fair, I hate to be biased, but simply because I don't really support Mercedes in real life F1, I'd probably have to back the Ferrari today.
Happy music to the ears of Matthew.
So are you team positive, or are you team...
I've got
to
be team positive because I am part of the Mercedes team.
Oh, yeah. So you don't really have a choice in the matter. Okay, so Solo Harvey's on his outlap now. And so's Tundra. See how Matthew's doing. Oh, yellow flag sector 1. It looks like a Mercedes has spun out.
Creations puts in his lap as a 1.1.
Oh wait, no, it's just positive letting people past. I do apologise. So Matthew's got a good sector 2, and Rico's just set a 1 minute 20 on soft tyres, and oh no, Matthew's just gone out of the track limits and he's just left his lap and he's running low on fuel. He's going to have to come back into the pits
the
now.
The other Ferrari's round as well. Alex F1's out of mid-2. Parabolic.
Oh no! Oh, that was a bit of a lock-up from positive coming into the first chicane, and then we have an Alpha Tauri off. Oh dear. Wonder who the Alpha Tauri was. But currently
I'm not sure.
Norton. Possibly, but Norton's on his outlap, so it could be Norton. Oh, and Positive's also lost his lap as well. He went too wide into the next chicane, and he's negated his lap.
Oh. So what?
I think they're feeling the pressure.
Kevin's putting himself at P6, Armour King P4 with 120.6. This is a large shake-off of the grid in a minute.
Let's see how Titan's doing. See if he can't get any better than what he's got now.
Titan probably on his in lap now. He's just registered a
Quite possibly.
120.9.
Oh, and
Quickest
Titan's
way
just
through there. Yep.
He's just turned that Honda into a lawnmower.
Tundra.
Oh, and Tundra goes
Yes,
faster
Tundra.
with 119.9,
Faster than
and there's a
119.
yellow flag on sector 1, and that looks like a McLaren. Oh, no. What caused the yellow flag in sector 1? Oh, it's a Mercedes going slow, I think. I do believe that that's Tundra. I think he's running out of fuel.
Tundra just backed off so much as soon as he crossed that line and put that 18.9.
He went that slow it almost triggered a yellow flag. Don't really hear it that much.
Solo Harvey.
Now, Will has come out.
Solo Harvey, what a race, by the way, last week, and now he's putting 7 P4 as it stands.
Harvey was an absolute beast last week. Started off in the lead very well, and even with the safety cars, he just ran away. He wanted that. He wanted that podium, and he took it. He snatched that podium off the title contenders. So, now Rico's pitted, Creation's pit, so's Magnetic, Armour King, Hurricane, Kev,
Positives
Titan,
on the lap.
and Ruben.
Going down the back straight to keep an eye on.
Positives on the lap, you say? Let's have a look at see how Positive's doing. Let's go on board with Positive, see if he can't beat the best lap, which is a 119.9. I think it's perfectly possible for him to do it. He just needs to keep it cool, make sure he gets a top speed as soon as possible. Will he beat it? And he does! 119.7!
There you go.
That was a good lap from Positive. Now, will Matthew respond as he's just come out on his out lap? Matthew has to get a good response from this. If he wants to have any hope of challenging for the title today, he needs to make sure he's at the front of the grid so he can start with as much, well, as less hassle as physically possible. Because if he DNFs this race and Positive doesn't, Positive's going to be crowned world champion this year, and I don't think that's what Matthew wants.
A good title race, it must be said. Like, the fact that it's come all the way down to round 12 at Monza, couldn't ask for any more.
A historic track, a fast track as well, good for overtaking, but also dangerous for overtaking if you're not careful enough.
I think Creation's got another lap. He looked quick first time around.
Oh, that's surprising.
No, he's definitely not. I've just seen he's in the 2 minutes. It'll be going this time around.
He's just like, oh no, my mistake. He's putting a mulligan on that last lap. Oh, and we have a yellow flag on sector 1, and it's gone green again. Why is there so many yellow flags in sector 1? I haven't seen anybody letting anybody past, and you can't exactly get yellow flags in the pit box. Oh, Matt nearly went out of the track markers again.
Creation's down a 10th in the first sector, but work to do.
Oh no. Now, let's see if Matthew can actually beat this lap time.
Oh, Alex F1 hasn't had an issue. Matthew!
Oh, and Matthew beats it with 119.5. He answers Positive's call, and now he's challenging. He's challenging, trying to lock out the front row. He needs to start in the front row if he has a chance of winning this title. It would help him massively. Now, let's see how Hurricane does, because I'm actually quite keen to see Hurricane in the top 5 at least.
Coming round.
Because when he has his head on, he's remarkably quick.
But doesn't improve his position.
Yellow flag sector 2, I think that's just a Alpine letting a few cars pass because the Alpine's on his out lap. Let's go on board with Hurricane right now, see if he can do any better. How do you reckon this lap's going to go for Hurricane? Do you think he'll be able to put himself in the top 5? He's cutting it close, and unfortunately, no, he doesn't. Although he cuts time off of his lap.
7.
Positive's back on his outlap. Let's spectate Positive. See how he does. Now, so the current gap between Positive's lap and Matthew's lap is 2/10. I reckon if Positive keeps it clean, keeps it fast coming out of the corners, he'll be able to shed at least 3/10 off of his lap.
I think Positive as well. He invalidated, didn't he, first lap as well? So his tyres were a lap older when he put that time in.
Yeah, his tyres are 2 laps old, which could hinder his performance on track. But then again, we don't know. He might be using them to his advantage because they're already heated. Now, as we approach Positive's next flying lap, let's see what we can see with Positive's lap.
Ooh,
I think he can improve on this.
Where's Ruben gone? Yeah, there. The end. Oh, the second Lesmo.
Oh! When did Ruben get hit out?
I think
Is
he
he
lost
retired?
it on the exit at the second Lesmo.
Oh no!
And he's gone into the wall. So he won't be improving from 12th.
Unfortunately, 12th is where he'll have to sit unless if Dan, Norton, Alex or Will improve their lap times.
Someone's just improved massively there. Who was that?
Yeah, that was Will. Oh, that was a perfect chicane from Positive right there. Barely even touched the curbs and he swooped straight through it. Didn't even have to turn the wheel that much.
Down though.
Oh no! Come on, Positive, you can do it. He's got to have heart. He's got to have the heart of the cards. He's got to have the heart of the cards. Unrelated to the matter, but he's got to have heart of the cards.
He's a half a second down there. No. Yeah.
Oh no! And he's lost his lap as well. Is he going to pit? Is he going to pit for fresh tyres?
No. Yeah, it's either that or he goes for another one.
I think it'd be a bad move to go for another one. I'd say stick fresh tyres on, so then you have as much grip as physically possible, and then you can save your ERS button for... Oh! He's going out for another lap!
Yep. I think he's got time for this.
Bold move. Now, let's have a look at how Tundra's doing. We have a yellow flag, and it looks like a Red Bull. Doesn't appear to be a DNF, but I think he's just gotten back on track, but oh no.
No, Tundra's slowed up. Oh no, he isn't. He's going quicker.
Tundra's going quicker, you say? Let's go on board with Tundra and see what's going on here then. He's going quicker. Will he be able to beat Matt's time? The thing is though, is that if Tundra's a team player... No,
that's a shame. I think he slowed up to let the Alpha Tauri through.
Yeah. What I think Positive might hope for, because if Tundra improves on his lap and puts on the second row, obviously if it's a close battle between first, second and third, if Tundra lets Positive pass and he uses his slipstream, he'll be able to get there and catch up to Matt a lot quicker.
It's the same as like last week and a few weeks before that. He's had a rear gunner in terms of Tundra, so it's always in 2v1 Positive pits.
Positive's a 10th down and he's gone into the pits finally. I think he's changing his lap and then going to try push even harder.
Positive really needs Tundra to play his part in the team game in.
Yeah. It would help him out massively here. If he plays the team game, then they might just be able to get the Constructors and snatch the world title as well.
Yeah.
Now,
it's interesting that you bring
let's
up
have a look at Norton. Let's have a look at Norton, my teammate. Oh, he's just gone into the pit. Damn it. Now let's have a look at Magnetic. He's on his outlap now, so he should be on for if he can improve. You reckon Magnetic can improve on his lap?
I think most will go quicker. Now the track is sort of heating up and it's getting rubbed in. Everyone will be getting out for their final lap soon.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry it up though, because if they need to heat the tyres, they need to compensate for the time that they're going to lose whilst heating their tyres.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
At the minute, there's only a Red Bull charging around the track at the minute.
Yeah,
on its own.
I think
So it's
Magnetic's on a
perfect
little
opportunity.
bit early, so
I think Magnetic wants to get a better lap whilst the track's clear. So when all the other cars come barreling out for the last lap, he doesn't have to worry about... Oh?
no.
Why has he stopped?
I think he's just...
Or do you think he's heating up his tyres?
Yeah, that's what I think. Now he's going to have these cars who are coming out now in his way when he goes on his lap.
Oh, way up. Rico's on an out lap as well. And so's Basketball Dam.
Yeah, they're going to be in Magnetic's way potentially. Even in turn one, this could be tight.
Alright, could be tight. Ooh. There's an Alpha Tauri in front of him. Which Alpha Tauri is it though? I can't tell. Oh wait, no, that is Norton. That is Norton.
I can't believe the Alpha Tauri's not moved over it.
Now that could be a bit of bother for Norton, because that's technically impeding someone's qualifying. Because Magnetics just had to slow down.
Yeah, I think he's going to go again. He's a long way off it.
I think he's slowed down, just making sure he can keep heating those tyres so it can go again and he doesn't have to worry about too much tyre wear or degradation. Although you've got to think, after he slammed on the brakes on the main straight here, that he might have flat spotted his tyres.
Okay.
Now, here we go. Positives about to start a lap. He's on 2 lap old tyres. What? Has he not changed the tyres?
I think that's his quickest lap he's done on that step. So he must be on fresh set now.
Maybe he's used all of his softs and he's trying to save a pair for the next, well, for the final round of this season. Excuse my stammering.
Relations might do. One quickest. One attempt quicker there. 30 seconds to go. These guys still have time.
I'm not entirely sure if Positive's going to be able to push for another fastest lap, because as it stands, Matt's on new softs, and if he has a perfect lap, he's probably going to cut another 10th at least off of his lap.
Positive off by 100. No, 1,000 even. In sector one.
Quite possible. Even if it's 1,000, he's just going to try cut time off of his lap. Ferrari's just starting his lap. Meanwhile, on sector 2,
now.
here he comes. And qualifying's finished, so this is everybody's last lap. So Rico is currently sat in 3rd position.
Yeah, how's he done that? That's a hell of a lap from him.
I don't know, but there's a Red Bull
that.
that's come off in the background. I'm not entirely sure who it is. Oh, Norton's finishes 13th ahead of Basketball Dan. Magnetic finishes 8th as it stands. Will Positive be able to beat this lap?
Positive.
Oh, and he was so close.
Oh, that is very close.
There's 200ths of a second between him and Matthew.
Oh, Kevin proves to 10th ahead of his teammate, but his teammate still has to cross. It's Bill next to cross the line. He's invalidated. But the Armour
Now,
King...
let's have a look at Matthew's time. Let's have a look at Matthew's time, see if he can't beat his lap. Creations has blocked out Tundra from P4, but will Tundra be able to answer back with that lap?
Alex F1. Oh, that's big from the Ferrari. He's gone P6.
Oh, Alex. Oh no, Hurricane's just beaten his lap and he's gone into P6.
Matthew.
Now, here comes Matthew. Is he going to be... Oh, and he improves his time yet again. 1:19.4. That's a fantastic run by the Scuderia. Now, let's see how Tundra does on his final lap.
Oh, he's just snuck in a P5.
Wow. Harvey just seems to be sneaking out from nowhere at this race. He's just sneaking up like on everybody. Like he's like an RKO out of nowhere. He just comes out of nowhere. Just you think he's not going to improve his time? Nope, here he comes. he's quite good. He's like a comeback king. Sometimes he can start slow, but then next race he'll just take his throne and place the crown upon his head. So, as everything stands, that is the grid for this race. And I must say, I can hardly contain my excitement for this race because anything could happen, and if there's a crash between the two title leaders, I'm fairly sure I may end up screaming.
Turn one could be very tasty between those two.
So,
if you just run through all the tyres for us.
The grid is Matt, Positive, Rico, Creations, Harvey, Tundra, Kane, Alex, Armour King, Magnetic, Will, Kev,
Ooh, yes,
Titan, Norton, Ruben, Basketball Dan, and Tom. So, the two title contenders have used 3 pairs of softs, so they'll only have 1 fresh pair of softs left. So if they end up on a safety car, they'll either have to go on to old softs, or if they have the chance, they'll be able to go on to new. They won't be wanting to do a double soft strategy. Oh, I must say, I can't even describe in words what this is going to be like. Now, let us see how the cars do in this race. So you're hoping for Positive to win the title, and meanwhile I'm sticking with Ferrari.
I want Positive to win the title, I want Mercedes to win the Constructors. I'm not asking for much.
You just want Mercedes.
I don't even like the team in real life.
But what I was going to say, what the viewers don't really know is that you don't even like Mercedes in real life. The only redeeming feature about Mercedes is...
Oh no, he's starting to do my head in real life as well.
Well, to be fair, he's kind of turned into a new Lewis. Lewis 2.0. Have you heard the news about Nick De Vries, though? He could be going to AlphaTauri.
Yeah, that's what they were thinking on Sky as well. So,
which was an interesting choice. I thought he'd be going to Williams, personally.
Thought that, but I think they're thinking Logan Sargent's getting a Williams seat.
It'd be quite the surprise for him to go to AlphaTauri.
It'd be interesting.
I mean, as Alex Albon's already confirmed for next season, obviously Alex Albon's not going to move, so it can't be Sargent and De Vries in the same positions, but hey-ho, as long as they both get seats, I'd be happy to see Nick De Vries on the grid.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
After having Endurance Championship wins under his belt and a championship for that, an F2 championship under his belt, Formula E championship to his name as well.
And obviously points at Monza, which is where we are at.
Points at Monza. I was watching that race with intent, and obviously I knew Max was probably going to win it, but I was more interested in Nick De Vries that day, I won't lie. It's just something about Dutch drivers I like. I don't know why. I think it's because they're all nuts. They do not care. They will go aggressive, or they will just, like, hold off.
Right.
What I'm hoping for is that there's no collisions for the title leaders, because my heart will ache for both of them. Even though one of them's in a Mercedes. I've got to like Positive, though. He is a nice guy.
Right. Let's tell them to ready up then.
Yep. If you would do the honours. Oh, did you hear about the Porsche collaboration for Red Bull collapsing as well?
Yeah, did hear that.
Yeah, kind of failed. all we can say is sad trombone.
Right, let's see what tyres the slot are starting on. It looks like a dry race.
I think
the standard
it might be a
stopper.
medium hard or a medium soft strategy for this track. Some might go on soft though to keep their positions.
It'll be a medium soft strategy or a soft medium. No in this lot.
I see mediums on the front two cars. I see hards, mediums. So we've got hards for Matthew, mediums for Positive and Rico, It looks like an even split today for tyre strategy. So, we have a medium soft strategy, medium hard strategy, and a soft medium hard strategy. Personally, I'd change that to a soft medium soft, or a soft soft medium.
I'll be very
But you'd have
surprised
to
if
pick
they
up your
don't
speed.
do the one stop here. Unless there's safety cars, obviously.
Obviously, if there's a safety car, they'll be able to pit in for softs, and then they'll be able to challenge for more positions. But it's all to play for, down to the wire this race. And I must say, I can't contain my excitement. I'm fairly sure I'm shaking in my chair. Oh, and lights are on. For the last time this season, it's lights out. No? What's going on? And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh,
and
on the
there's
grass
AlphaTauri in the background. There's an AlphaTauri in the background. What's going on back there? And I do believe that's Titan in the background. And Matthew gets in the lead, and is Solo Harvey going to challenge? Oh, and Harvey's won. And Hurricane's gone up into second, and Creations and Positives fought back into second. What an excellent start! Oh, and there's a 10-second time penalty for Hurricane. Oh, that is going to be heavy. Creations has just overtaken.
But he's been gone over at turn 1.
Matthews had a fantastic start, already putting 1.9 seconds, almost 2 seconds between Creations and himself. But meanwhile, Positives try to hunt down Creations for that second place again, and we have a yellow flag at the back, and that's Will and Titan. But Will back on track, so there's no safety car. Oh no! Harvey had such a good start, and now it's just kind of fallen to pieces for him. What's going on back there?
Oh, to the back, but it's straight forward at the front for Matthew.
Matthew's already put a 2-second gap. He's in it for keeps. He's going to try push as long as he can, and he's going to keep them hards on as long as possible so he can stay out in front, push a gap for other people hitting behind. And Tundra's just overtaken his teammate.
Yeah, hang on. I didn't see this coming.
That's quite surprising. You'd think they'd be team playing at this point. Oh, and Tundra goes wide. Trying to overtake Creations. And Creations is falling back behind Matthew, but does Positive have the pace to catch up to Matthew tonight? Come on, Positive. Tundra, let your teammate past. Team player, you
Three
can...
people in the pits after lap 1. Hurricane, Will, Ruben.
No doubt they'll all be changing their wings after that calamity at the beginning of the race. Surprise Solo Harvey's not hit.
Matthew!
Oh, what's
happened there?
What's happened there? Where am I looking?
He was all over the place at the exit of Lesbo, and he lost a
Oh, and we have an AlphaTauri yellow flag. Oh, and Titan's rounded. Titan's rounded on the entrance to Sector 2 and Sector 3. Oh, Creations is now closing the gap between him and Matthew.
Magnetic gets past Alex F1.
Tundra's also trying to close the gap in, and Matthew sets past the slap, and Tundra set to 123.8!
He's on the job,
Tundra is flying ahead! DRS is now enabled. Will Positive try push Creations or wait for him to make a mistake and try get Slipstream and make a double overtake to try catch up to Matthew?
You know the interesting thing is, say you get to 2 and 3, that constructors fight is definitely on.
It will definitely be theirs if that happens, and that's what they'll be hoping for, but Alex will want to be able to strive back into the top 3, and hopefully Ferrari might be able to lock out their position in the Constructors' title. We don't know, but obviously you're hoping for a Mercedes domination this race. Unless something catastrophic happens to Matthew, as it stands, he will be world champion, but it's too early to say as of yet, as we're on 3 laps out of 27.
Matthew Allen for take both titles. But yeah, I say what can happen in the next 24 laps.
Oh, and now the gap's been extended by Tundra and Creations, but Positive's not letting go. He's trying to get to 3rd position. Will he be able to make enough time up on DRS? And Tundra sets a 122.2!
I'm liking the look of Tundra. He looks in the zone at the minute.
I think Tundra wants to steal the limelight just a little bit today. However, and Positive locks up and he has a very bad entrance and exit.
I just wonder if he's got a bit of damage or something. Yeah, I think he's missing the left end plate.
He's missing the left end plate on his wing. Is he going to try and nurse it?
But that's why he let Tundra go.
We have a yellow flag on Sector 3 and it's the Alpha Tauri of Ruben.
It's an Alpine, yeah, it's Ruben.
Oh, Alpha Tauri, Alpine, ugh. Sorry about that.
Reserved him in this race though, but he's not having a good one so far.
Oh, Rico's catching up to Positive. Positive needs to consider pitting because Rico's on his tail. Now, will he be able to overtake here? He has the overtake button right now. Is he going to try overtake or is he going to try use the DRS section on the main straight? What do we reckon? Will he be able to make it? No. But he closes the gap even more and he gets a very good exit out on the last corner.
Any wise driver doesn't make the overtake there. They wait until this part of the track.
Here we go. And DRS.
Out of the way, really.
Yeah, Positive's getting out of the way. I think he's going to prepare to pit. And that's Rico up into 4th place, but he locks up and he still keeps the position. One thing I have been wondering, is it Rico or is it Rick?
It is Rico.
It is Rico, okay, just double checking on that one. Tom is about to make an overtake on Alex F1.
Tom, remember, he had a poorly ban. So
yeah, and he's gone from the back of the grid to 8th position. I have to respect that. Will Alex be able to keep his place though? It looks rather tense at the minute for the Ferraris. Obviously, there's a nice gap between Matthew and Tundra, but will Tundra be able to keep up the pace and make sure he manages his tyres properly so then he doesn't have to pit too early? Because that could cost him place on the podium. There's Matthews on hards, and then he might not be able to make an overtake on Matthew if he gets close enough because of the tyre degradation. Oh, we have a yellow flag and it's Harvey again. He's taken a fall from grace He's taken a fall from grace since last week. It's unfortunate, but all he needs to do is keep his head on.
Yeah.
And focus. He's missing his front wing. He's going to have to pit. He's going to have to pit.
Safety car would bring him back into it.
Now there will be some praying for a safety car, but Matthew, no doubt, I don't think he'll want a safety car. I think he's going to play the long game with these hard tyres, so then he can stay out in first position for as long as possible. And Tundra's now closing the gap again. He's within range for DRS on the next section. Will he be able to keep up? Oh, but he's using his overtake button, and he's used it heavily. Will he be able to manage? And we have a Alpha Tauri round, and that looks to be Titan.
Incident, yeah.
But Titan's continued again, and Matthews just extended the gap a little bit there. But that's down to the fact that Tundra has been too touchy-feely with that overtake button.
But Tom, in the meantime, has got past Alex F1.
Not good news for the Ferrari Constructors' Championship contention, considering if Tundra and Positive, as they stand, get the points that they need, they will become the Constructors' Champion for this season.
Ooh, Alex F1.
Now let's see if Positive.
Another place for Honor King now.
Oh no! What's happened to Alex F1? Has he got damage?
Ooh.
I think Alex has just lost the pace. I think he's pushed his tyres too much. Now is Positive going to be able to get back ahead of Rico? That is the question of the day.
No.
He's
front end plate, so it'll be hard for him.
It'd be hard, but it is doable. We've seen Positive make miraculous recoveries before now. Now let's see if he can actually overtake. He's within just under 4 tenths, and there's a yellow flag. Where's the yellow flag?
It's a parabolic.
Oh no. I think he went off and it came back on, but dragged a bit of gravel on there possibly. Now, 4 tenths between Positive and Rico. Oh, 7 tenths now. Will he be able to overtake? And Ruben's retired, and Kev's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh no! That's unfortunate for Kev. He's doing so well. Ooh, and that's a lock up into the first chicane. That is not good. That is not a good sign for Positive. He's not able to manoeuvre the car quick enough with that end plate on the side of the wing. He's not being able to carry the car through with enough speed. You've got to think, how long can he keep that position without losing any more positions and possibly losing this title race?
I don't know actually, just to stay fit, to be honest. He's doing his best to stay within that second.
Have respect for him on that front, because it's not exactly an easy task to stay in a position when you have a broken front wing. No matter how small the damage, it can play a massive part in your speed. It's unfortunate for the Alpine of Ruben. He's had to retire, and no doubt his heart will be in his hands, but we still have one Alpine in the race, and that is Rico, who currently sits in 4th position. However, he's starting in 3rd position, so you've got to think, will he be pushing Creations for that 3rd place?
Different tyres, aren't they? So they'll be pitting at different times. Tom,
we have a potential fight on.
Oh, Tom wants to be tasty. Tom the King.
Oh, a battle between Tom and Armour King. Let's have a look. Armour King's right beside him. Will's got a penalty. Right beside Tom. Is he going to try and push it into the next corner? Possibly unwise to do so in case if they make contact. No, he's backed off.
Medium tyre against Armour cards there.
Now, Armour King is probably going to rely on DRS and use his overtake button, get his top speed, and then use the DRS to maintain the speed. Oh, and he's gone round and he's hit his back! He's hit the back wheel and he's still in it. He's still in the race, and he's still pushing, and he's been overtaken by Alex! Alex has made a position back thanks to Armour King's mistake, and Alex is now pushing Magnetic for position, and Basketball Dan has just got the 3-second time penalty. What?
He's lost it at the end
gone round?
of the Scary.
Dan's gone round, and there's a 3-second penalty for Norton. There's penalties everywhere.
I'm not in the top 10, the top 9 drivers, so nothing really changes up there.
Not as of yet, because they seem to be getting closer, and then they just seem to pull away from one another. We have a yellow flag on Sector 2. That is a Red Bull. And I do believe that's Will who's DNF'd.
And that is Will's a safety car. Yes.
That is a safety car. That is a safety car. But Matt will have his head in his hand right now. Now, Will Positive dive into the pits, change his wing, and change for the hard tyres, because he could finish the race on a hard set of tyres. Because that means if he keeps within the safety car and he has the hards on, and then Matthew pits, he could be able to keep his position provided he has enough pace. And it depends where Matthew comes out of the pits as well. Now this race has just been shaken up to the maximum. So Hurricane's just gone into the pits. Will the Ferrari and Mercedes of Matthew and Tundra follow?
I think everyone's got a pit.
Probably going to end up pitting for either. Yeah. The hards are probably going to end up pitting for
Matthew got on mediums, yeah. Tundra got on hards.
Yeah, there we go. Matthew's shot made the first shot, and Tundra's going into the pits. Is Positive going into the pits? Oh, double pit strategy. That's risky. That is very risky.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he should be fine now. Good turn in. Now he's having to change his nose, so obviously that will impact where he comes out next. Everybody's barreled into the pits.
Norton
has
stayed
pit,
out.
and he's
Oh
bunched
my
up.
word.
Norton stayed out, and he's currently in 3rd position. Wow. No offence to you, Norton, but there's something I never thought I'd see. I have permission to say this because I'm his teammate.
10, and you've got a very racy Tom in front of him as well.
Ooh, Positive's back in 10th position. Not a good place to be, especially when they try
and stayed out, by the way. He's sick. Harvey.
And Harvey, oh no! Is he going to be able to serve that?
No, it won't be this time around.
That's unfortunate.
Stuck on the soft, and I reckon he'll be racing round and then put another tyre on to serve the 5-second penalty.
I'm sorry for staying silent, but I'm just watching in awe at the minute right now.
Good.
There are no words to describe what's going on right now.
I wouldn't like to call the winner here. Matthews looked
Fairly
pretty comfortable,
difficult.
but I don't know what his tyres will be like from here.
He's going to have to be very careful with the tyres.
Very,
very careful.
He can afford to because he's on the harder compound.
I'm still trying to call a winner here. I don't know who could win this, but it looks fairly even.
Either way, it looks like a Matthew title no matter where he finishes in it, whether it's first, second or third. Just because he's not below 10th, and it looks like a Ferrari title as well.
This is where we hope that there's no collisions between Tundra and Matthew back on the race start. I don't want to jinx it. I really don't want to jinx it. But it's entirely possible that it could happen.
Harvey has gone back in, served the 5-second penalty, stuck on mediums.
So Harvey's going to try serve that penalty, so he can be within contention of getting some decent points here.
Safety car is in this lap, he's a long way back.
Oh, safety car in this lap. Now let's see how the safety car restart is going to go. This is all to play for right now. Matthew will be begging for a good start right now, and Tundra is currently right on his tail. He's eyeing up that Ferrari after that first position. Oh, Matthew's stalling. Matthew's stalling the pack. It's getting closer and closer. Could we have another safety car for another crash? Could we have Matthew crashing out with Tundra? Could that put Positive back in contention? And oh, we've had a glitch there.
As he's trying to catch up the pack.
Ooh. Now let's go on. Now let's go. Third person. As we're about to head into the green flag again.
Take it to the line,
we're about to start racing once more. That is a bit of a sporadic line, I will say that.
And he's off.
And here we go. We're back in green flag and we're back in racing positions.
Oh, Creation's got an hell of a jump.
Creations has just gone. Creation's got a hell of a jump on Tundra, and now he's back in front of Tundra. Now, will Creations be able to push for another position? And Norton's still in 4th position with the time penalty. That'll go against his race, but
Oh,
what Norton will be hoping
Magnetic's
for it. And oh no, Magnetic's off! Has he binned it? Oh, no. Back on track. Harvey's gone back into the pits once more. Looking like a very pity session for Harvey down there.
Matthew's got a nice jump.
And Matthew's already run
away.
away. Matthew's running away with this title. He does not want to give it up. How many titles has Matthew won now? Will this be his second?
This will be his third.
His third title.
Third Tier 1 title. He actually got the Tier 2 title. I don't think he did, but...
So, how many has he won consecutively? Just these two, or?
So this will be, the third in a row as well, yeah. It's positive.
Wow.
Gets the jump on Alex F1.
Positive's currently sat in it. He's going to try claw his way back up to the front of the grid. Now, is Tundra going to be able to overtake Creations? And we've got a yellow flag.
Alex F1.
And that's the Ferrari of Alex F1. Alex F1's off. And so's Harvey. Oh, I know Harvey's just trailing behind. Sorry.
Side by side in turn 1 as well. Hurricane and Bastille down. They've got history in the corner. They survive this corner.
All the cars are bunched up together right now, so anybody could overtake anybody at the minute. Still all to play for. All the precious points are going to add up in the end. But you've just got to hope you don't have a penalty, because that will go against your finishing time. Even if it's just 1 second. 1 second could change an entire race. Now Rico's got to try push Norton.
Norton seems to be holding quite a few up here. Obviously he didn't hit.
You got to think, how long will Norton's tyres be able to last? Let's have a look at how old each tyres are. So, we've got 13 lap old hards for Norton. Ooh. You've got to think, will they be able to last? Or an AB
Rico's past Norton. Overtaking him on the home straight. There's a yellow flag. It's half.
My commentary just died and solo Harvey's binned it! And there's another safety car! Another safety car, and that's perfect for Positive, as he's made his way back up the grid once more. If he gets a good start, this could mean everything to play for. Oh, I can't contain myself in this race.
If anyone pits. Oh, I don't know. Can we make softs go? If someone might take the gamble.
It would be a very risky gamble, but it could pay off in the end.
By the time the safety car goes in, there'll probably be about 10 laps maybe on the softs.
Now, before I wet myself as the safety car's here, I'm going to go to the toilet as the safety car's here, and I'll be right back as soon as possible.
It's alright. I'll entertain these lovely people.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I wonder if someone is going to throw the curveball here. Stick on top. You know what? Positive could feel like that. Stick on a set of softs. Become really racy. Let's see what happens. Matthew, I expect, will stay out. He does. Creations is dummying and staying out. Tundra's staying out. Rico. Someone's gone in. Oh, it's Norton, who hasn't pitted yet. Compton stays out. That's interesting. Here we go. The guys who've got nothing to lose. Hurricane, Basket Udan, Alex F1. In they go. Basket Udan puts those softs on. Alex F1 gets a change of front wing. He's put on 10 lap old mediums though. Can't even make it to the end. Alex F1 got a 5-second time penalty as well. crossing that white line. Nothing's gone wrong for him, hasn't it, in this race? And really, for Merckx, it just bags some decent results here between the two of them. They have got a real opportunity to snatch that Constructors' title. What's the difference? I think it was about 38 coming into tonight. You're obviously bagging 45, but 100 and positive can finish high up. Who's that pitting? Titan pits, then Magnetic pits. Positive up to 6th. XF1 back in the pits as well, yet realises those mediums aren't going to last. On go the softs. A lot of catching up to do though. What have we got here? And Matthew and Creations, looks like all mediums lead the pack. Who's the next? Okay, Tom Positive, Armour King, Kevin Annihilator, Norton Basketball Dan round off the top 10. One looks like it's staying out as well. That'll help Alex F1. So they go round once more. Under the yellow flag conditions, under the safety car. Magnetic going in again. He'll put on a fresh set of softs. Definitely think it's possible. Go softs to the end. One down.
And I'm back, and we're still under the safety car. God damn it!
Yeah, we are.
Oh, and no, we're not. No, we're not. I time it perfectly once
lap.
again.
Oh no! Gracious, what? It's just gone to the back of Matt there. No time penalty, no damage. It looks like.
I do apologise for me leaving so long, but it was kind of urgent.
Fine. So, got quite, well, 4 soft runners just to throw the curveball.
Who have we got on softs then, Deza?
Basketball Dan in 10th, Titan in 12th, Alex F1 in 13th, and Magnetic in 14th.
They're playing
Matt's gone early
a very
here.
risky game. Yeah, Matt's gone very early. Creations is still keeping behind, but he's falling back slowly. And Positive's back up into 6th. Look at Positive making a comeback here. Now, let's see how Creations is doing. Will he be using his overtake button? No, he will not.
Not close enough.
Oh, but he's closing a gap on this corner. He's had a very good exit and a very good entrance on this corner. He's still 6/10 behind, but unfortunately Matthew is just too goddamn speedy.
Nothing from the soft runners either so far. Might have thought Basketball Dan would have made a move on Norton. Trying for second down on him. Matt, in the meantime, has got a 1.6 second lead at the front. Clayton past Hurricane, is he? Side by side, yes, he is.
Sorry about this again, Desert, but I'm going to have to leave the action for about 2 minutes.
You're all good.
Keep the folks at home entertained, and please, please, please don't let me miss something catastrophic.
He leads by 2.2. The title challenge is in his hands. Sets the fastest lap of a 1:21.975. He's saying, catch me up everyone, as Hurricane will go into the pits. I think he might have just got damaged there. Or he's going to retire from the race. Positive in the meantime, battling with Tom. And wins that one. Puts on a set of softs. Alex F1 past Titan. He's still Matt in a world of his own out front. The battle is behind him. His Creations and Tundra are separated by less than 3 tenths now. Positive past Tom. As Armour King picks up a 3-second time penalty. Positive now chasing the Alpine of Rico. Sets another fastest lap. Alex F1 and Basketball Dan are battling. Alex F1's had a problem. He's dropped to 13th following that tussle. Positive, he's past Rico. And now with the fully functional front wing, Positive's looking very racy. Norton, in the meantime, has got past Kevin Annihilator, as is Basketball Dan. Kev's had an issue. Oh, and Rico's had a problem coming out of the second chicane, so he's dropped to 8. All gone wrong for him. He was 4th just a minute ago. Positive chasing his teammate. Mark's now 3 and 4. Childers look for a move on Creations. Nothing coming though as they go down the back straight. 4.3 seconds clear at the front. Loving life. 6 laps to go. And he crosses the line. And that's a more familiar front 5 now. Front 6 if you like. Armour King trying to pass Tom here though. Into turn 1. Tundra's got past Creations, has he? He hasn't. Armour King definitely has got past the Williams though. And Norton's got past Rico. Basketball Dan
And
falling
I'm
down
back
the
once
order.
again, and I've just joined back to a yellow flag. What's happened?
Well, Basketball Dan went wide, but there's been a right mix-up of the order since you were last with us.
Positive's gone up into 4th? What? I am so sorry for leaving.
You're all good. Matthew though, in his own little post buried out front.
Matthews happily leading out in front. They'll be praying for no other safety car. However, by the looks of things, I think
safety car now
Matthew
would be very good.
It would be
Let's
very
mix
good.
it up.
We'd have Abu Dhabi all over again. Except in Italy.
I'm not condoning anyone to crash out, but if they want to.
Go on, Dan.
And there is
Go
a
on,
yellow
Dan.
flag.
Oh, and Basketball
is
Dan
not retired, though. He's just
coming back onto track. No VSC, no nothing. Fair enough. So as it stands, Matthew will win his third consecutive title.
Tundra round creations. Oh, he's just been blocked off a bit by the McLaren driver, and that's really hampered him. Oh no, Tundra's down into 6th now.
But as it stands, Mercedes will be claiming the Constructors' title, but then Matthew will be
I don't know if they will.
I mean, it's
I'm
possible.
not sure that's enough.
It might be. There's 30 points between them, so... Oh, Hurricane, fastest lap. Where does that come from?
I think Merckx needed to be 2 and 3, and they're not.
Oh, Positive's trying to give it everything he's got, but as it stands, Matthew will be champion again, and we have a yellow flag on Sector 2, and it's Kev. It's Kev. No. Not Kev. Anybody but Kev. Don't do a Latifi, please. Don't do a Latifi. My heart won't be able to handle it. Now, Tom is coming on the rear of Armour King, but Armour King has a 3-second penalty, so Tom will get bumped up into 4th if that's the finishing positions for now. And then Norton will be placed behind Alex F1, so he will be 11th. Hurricane will stay in 13th for now, and Dan is unfortunately at the back. Oh, Positive's going to try and make an overtake on Creations here. Let's go on board with Positive over here. Is he going to try overtake him on the next DRS sector?
Yeah.
And he's got plenty overtake to use as well. He's been harvesting that overtake button. Is he going to use it to his advantage right now? Overtake button engaged. DRS engaged right now. He's catching up. He's preying on this car in front. He's preying on the McLaren. Is he going to be able to make it? No. Possibly. No. He's going to try keep within his space on this next straight, and then on the main straight, he's going to use his overtake button yet again. And DRS and try and overtake. But could he overtake here? No. Backs off. For good cause as well. So now, overtake button again. Is he going to be able to make an overtake? So, the wing is now open. 2 tenths between them. Is he going to be able to go on the outside? Around the outside, and oh! Creations weaves, and he keeps ahead. He keeps ahead, and that's well defended through Creations, and Magnetics is off, you say?
Yeah, he's back on now. He had a bit of a muck up at the last corner. Oh, Norton.
We have a yellow flag, and that is, I do believe that was Kev again.
I think Norton dropped a few places there.
Now, do we think that Positive is going to be able to take P2? One last podium this season. He's got DRS. Is he going to use his overtake button? No, he's not. He's got enough, and he's going to try and go on the inside. Will he be able to make it? Late braking? No, he's had to back off yet again. And this is well defended by the McLaren. Very well defended indeed. Race control says that Titans received a 3-second penalty. Tom's going to join in the fight, but there's a tenth separating Positive and Creations. Is he going to be able to make it? Join on board with him right now. Will he be able to make the overtake? Oh, overtake button on now. DRS flap open. Here we go. Going to try go on the inside, but he's defending the outside. But will he be able to overtake on the outside? Is he already passed? No, possibly. Oh, and there's contact! And Positive sneaks past. But the McLaren's right on his tail again, using his overtake button to try and keep in front, but he's on the inside for the next corner. But then, and there's contact!
No, contact there.
The Creations has been spun, and he's hit the wall. That's got to be heartbreaking, and now we have a yellow flag for Basketball Dan. Matthew is currently comfortably sitting there, unless if Matthew has a disastrous finish, he will be claimed champion for a third season running.
A bit laps to go. Should be his in the bag, really.
Will Positive be able to keep second position, one last podium? Although I think Mercedes might just be able to snatch the constructors. Just about.
Have a quick look.
Now we're into the final lap here, and there's a yellow flag, sector 3. Armour King's dropping back. Is it going to be a retire? Is he going to retire? No, he doesn't. He's back on track. There's no way Positive's going to be able to overtake unless if Matthew manages to... Well, if Matthew ends up spinning out and crashing, but I don't see that happening. Let's join Matthew in the leading car.
It's definitely still going to be Ferrari's title.
It's going to be Ferrari's title. He's clinching the trophy and he's clinching the championship right now. Not letting go. Not showing any signs of letting up. It's been a hard-fought championship battle between Positive and Matthew. And Monza has been the decider. It's been quite a chaotic race. 2 safety cars. And we've ended up having penalty after penalty after penalty and the cars behind. But it's all over. The championship is about to be decided. As he turns the last corner onto the main straight, and Matthew wins the race and wins the championship for a 3rd time consecutively. Matthew is champion of the world.
Yeah, many congratulations to the Ferrari driver, fully deserved, dominant here, and yeah, rightly crowned the best in Tier 1. Once again, Positive running close. And had a bit of an unfortunate race, but was only 2nd best today and 2nd best overall. But
you've got to respect the fact that Positive never gave up and he ended up coming back into 2nd place after such a horrendous start. For me, he's in contention for driver of the day right now. He's fought such a hard race, but unfortunately this season is not his time. But you've got to think, what will next season present in terms of challenges for the Mercedes driver? Will he be with Mercedes yet again, or will he have a new chance in a new car?
he'll be there or thereabouts when he's challenging once again, but yeah, just fell short just at the final hurdle, but he can be proud of his efforts, certainly.
He can be proud with 2nd place on the podium and 2nd place in the championship. It takes a lot of guts to get up there, and it's been a hard drive, but in the end, Matthew, for a 3rd time champion of the world, and that's got to feel good. Tom, driver of the day, that is well deserved, I'd say. He's done good,
yeah, came from
but
the
personally
back, and got 3rd.
For me, the driver of the day will be Positive because he has fought a very hard race. The fact he's on the podium yet again after such a bad start, you've got to respect it, haven't you?
Yeah, 3 of the best drivers from today's race, definitely on the podium.
You've got to respect it, and there he is skipping up to the podium. Congratulations to the Scuderia, and congratulations to Matthew for winning his world title. You've got to think, what's next for Matthew? Will he try claim a 4th? Will Positive be able to stop him? Or will someone unexpectedly chance year? Could it be Harvey? Could it be Positive? Could it be Tundra? We don't know. Or could it be Alex? It could be Alex. He's had his first season in Tier 1. And now, after we finished, here's how the standings look. So it's Matthew, Positive, Tom, Tundra, Creations, Rico, Alex, Norton, Armour King, Kev, Magnetic, Hurricane, Dan, Titan, and people who DNF'd to Solo, Will, and Ruben. Unfortunate for the people who DNF, but celebrations for Matthew tonight. So, what an end to the season.
Yeah, if that doesn't whet everyone's appetite for two tomorrow, then I don't know what will.
No
We've
pressure
got
for me.
another-
Hopefully I can get a Daniel Ricciardo-esque maiden win. I hope I could. I don't think I will though.
Well, make sure you join us, whether you're watching, taking part. We're sure to have another cracker